Hello and welcome to I think this is my third game in the Super Hellcat in this next episode of Replay Flashbacks. Now, I haven't played this map ever. It might be new, it might be old and removed and now it's been added back, but I haven't played this map, so it's quite a new experience for me when I went through this game here. But today I'll just be talking about the Super Hellcat, its relation to the Jackson, and how I go in this game, which I don't go too poorly. There are definitely better players in this game, but I'd give it a good shot and I get pretty close to my mission up there. So I'm going to head over to this west side of the map and see what I can find in my essentially exploration game at this point. So I'm going to head up here and stop. See if I can hit anybody across the way near the flag. He's going to get spotted probably by the primary moss up there, but there he is, the 45 TP. And he's I do take a shot at him, but I do miss. So the basic Hellcat, the regular Hellcat, not the Super Hellcat like this one here, the regular Hellcat was equipped with a 76mm gun. Well, its counterpart, not quite its direct counterpart, but they definitely shared inspiration. Was the M36, which did have a 90mm. Now, the Super Hellcat was designed with this 90mm in mind that it's got equipped now. So it's actually slower, a little less quick to aim, and it's quite sluggish compared to its regular counterpart. Now, I do find this Tiger in that T-52 up there, and he's run off. The Tiger, though, I do get a couple shots off its towards its hatch, knock him down a bit, but he does get hit a lot from across the way and in our spawn. But I didn't go up the regular Hellcat tree, I'm afraid. I went up the Jackson tree because I do like the Jackson. This Hellcat I got given for playing 4 years on this game. I think 4 years of playtime, 4 years of I guess owning an account. Playing the game. I'm not exactly sure the logistics of it, but in truth I've actually been playing quite a lot longer than that. I had a Xbox 360 account way before this, for about 4 years before this, I'd imagine. So that's probably 8 years of playtime, but 4 years of PC, maybe. But as I was saying before I was really interrupted by killing that Tiger, that was actually quite injured by my team. So that wasn't too special, but I did keep him spotted and I kept him occupied over here. So I did eliminate Tiger 2, and I'm about to scare this T50 into an open, and it's going to get nailed. And he gets absolutely annihilated by a T25/2, which is the next tank after the regular Hellcat here. This is Super Hellcat, after the regular Hellcat. Now, I'm going to climb up this hill. While I climb this hill, in my efforts of exploration, I do actually prefer the M36 to pretty much everything else. It's essentially a cheaper, way less armored variant of the Super Pershing or the Pershing. When I say that, I don't really mean that. I mean its gun is quite impressive. The gun is, I think, identical, or at least similar to the Pershing or the Super Pershing's main gun, which is quite impressive. Little 90mm to strap onto a tank destroyer, and that's how the M36 was developed. It was developed to be a hard-hitting, not especially fast, not like the Hellcat, but it did its job. It was quite powerful, quite well produced, and post-war it was actually distributed when people bought it. I do knock out the VK30 after it's taken a few hits. I do stop to see if I can take on the T-34-85 here. I stop this, but there is a rock in my way. Now I continue down the hill and see if I can help out anywhere. I do actually get a couple more spots and a couple more kills, another kill at least, in this game. And I did quite well for myself at the end. I'll tell you what I get. I do spot the IKV just over there towards the building. I don't know how I spot him now, but he might have moved. And I do a bit of damage to him, but the KV2 right there knocks him out. So I take a shot at him, do a bit of damage. See the rear end of him, so he's reversed out and he's pushed back in, and then he's reversed out again for some reason after getting hit in the bum. And he's dead. The Panzer IV actually knocks him out. So the Super Hellcat was designed with the idea of the power and the speed of the Hellcat, whilst the gun, or at least a similar gun to the Jackson, combining the extreme power behind the 90mm of the Jackson and the speed of the Hellcat seems to be a good idea. And in fact, they were developing it. One was even built as a prototype, but the war ended before there was ever launched into mass service. So I do take a couple of shots at the enemies crossing along the eastern front, the eastern side of this map. But the Super Hellcat's development was halted at the end of the war. By the way, I'd like to, before I go any further, I'd like to point out that I am no major history buff, but I do like it, and I do think I know a little bit about it. But I don't take all my words for grace. This is my understanding of history, and I'm sure a lot of people have different understandings of even the most basic things when it comes to history. People will interpret different information, have different information available to them. So don't take my words as gospel if you are listening to this. But I do knock out this artillery piece over here behind this rock. Spoiler alert. And then he can't turn. I'm glad the artillery didn't steal this kill from me, because I liked getting this kill. I knock him out. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So there's 3 kills, not bad. A lot of damage done, a lot of spotting as well. So I decide I'm going to rush across to the eastern part of the map and see if I can help my team over there. Well, regarding Roller tanks and the Jackson and Hellcat trees, the Jackson tree is definitely the least traveled. It's just slower. People don't like being slow, which is fair. But I like it. I like the gun. I do like the improved armor compared to the Hellcat. The Jackson's armor is quite improved. And I do keep that in mind whenever I do play the Jackson. Whenever I had the Jackson, it could take a hit from a 76, I think. Stub nose at least. This thing has paper armor. I think a 20mm could penetrate this. Well, strangely, in the game previous to this, I do bounce the Jagdpanther shot somehow. I don't really understand how that happened. I do run up on the Super Hellcat, and I do hit him a couple of times, but he's killed from across the way. I applaud the other guy for his excellent shot, but I would have liked that kill. As I've previously said, kill stealing isn't a thing. And as other people have said, also very lovable. So I rush down here, see if I can find this Churchill. I don't know if he's where he is, but I do find out that he's stuck. So I roll past, not really worrying about pausing the fire, and he's knocked out by the artillery. 2,500 damage done, 1,500 damage spotted, and I don't know how many critical damages, but a fair amount. At the end of this game, I got the high caliber and the ace tanker badges. Well, one's a medal and one's just a badge, I think. But that's it for this replay. In summarize about the Hellcat versus the Jackson, it's just preference. It's speed, agility versus power and armor. And power and armor, the armor isn't especially nice on the Jackson, but it is a lot better than the Hellcat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.